So I'm driving along and something clued my brain in on something that just, wow. So I'm gonna share it with you. You know, a lot of us hang out in our shame and our guilt because that's where, that's where Satan wants us, is to be, you're a sinner, you're bad. And you sinned yesterday, you're gonna sin today, and you're probably gonna sin tomorrow, guaranteed. I mean, it's like not a question of if, it's pretty much a question of when, because we're sinners. That's what we are. But that doesn't mean we can't come to Him, because here's the deal. If you think you can't come to Him because of your sin, think about this for a second. God put every sin that was ever out there, and every sin that is, and every sin that is to be, on Jesus Christ. He made Him sin on the cross. On the cross, He made Him sin. It was so bad. This is the part that blew my mind. It was so bad. The God of this universe, the God that created us, the God that created the universe, had to turn His face away. That sin had to be so grotesque, so disgusting. I don't think our minds can even fathom how bad that was. The God of all creation had to turn His face away. Wow. Mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. And we sit here in our own little sins. Yeah, they're not as big as that, but they are. One sin is not greater than another. We're told that. And so therefore, our sin is bad. It was so bad that God turned His face away from it. That's all of it. But He took it upon Himself. He took it on the cross for us, so that we can be free, so that we cannot hang out in our guilt, or don't have to hang out in our guilt, so that we can live in peace and harmony with Him. Not just so we can go about our day and have a jolly lolly time. That's not what it's about. It's to live in Him and be free in Him, and to live for Him without worry. He doesn't want us to worry. Live in Him. Believe it.